The school grounds are cloaked in the serene beauty of late autumn, with leaves swirling gently around the silent buildings. Amidst the vibrant scene, Akira Hoshino sits alone, lost in his sketches, seemingly untouched by the lively energy around him. He remains absorbed in his art, oblivious to the subtle unease that permeates the tranquil atmosphere. The falling leaves dance around him, yet Akira stays still, his focus unwavering despite the disquieting stillness in the air. In the crowded classroom, students focus on the teacher, unaware of the subtle drama unfolding in the back. Akira, lost in his own world, sketches furiously in a notebook, oblivious to the growing tension. A bully leans in, a sneer twisting his features, as whispers snake through the classroom, poisoning the air. Akira flinches, shoulders tightening as the whispers close in, his eyes darting nervously to avoid contact. The school hallway buzzes with life as students rush between classes, voices echoing off the lockers. Akira walks alone, clutching his notebook, a solitary figure amidst the chaos. A flicker of shadow dances behind a doorway, catching Akira's eye. He pauses, peering into the shadowed space, but finds nothing there. Fluorescent lights hum overhead, casting a sterile glow on the empty hallway. Bathed in the solitary glow of a desk lamp, Akira remains in the art room, his concentration unbroken. I glance up, catching my reflection in a mirror across the room. A spectral figure looms behind me in the reflection, unseen in the real world. I whirl around, heart pounding, but the room is empty, the vision vanished. The silence is deafening, broken only by the faint hum of the building's ventilation system, emphasizing the lingering unease. In the hushed library, Akira sits absorbed in his book, a solitary figure amidst towering shelves. Nana Miki approaches, her radiant smile cutting through the solemn atmosphere. Her eyes light up as she notices Akira's scattered drawings, a silent appreciation blooming. With heartfelt admiration, Nana Miki exclaims, "Your drawings are amazing. You're really talented." In the softly lit room, Akira pores over a manuscript, lost in thought. Across from him, Nana sketches quietly, her eyes occasionally lifting to meet his. The desk lamp casts a gentle glow, highlighting the intensity of Akira's focus. Nana's occasional glances reveal a shared understanding, a silent bond between them. The room is filled with a comfortable quiet, a testament to their mutual passion. As dusk descends, Akira and Nana tread the path home, their forms mere shadows against the dying light. Whispers carried on the breeze hint at secrets hidden in the school's shadowed corners. Nana's voice cuts through the stillness. "If you stay silent behind the old gym long enough, someone will hear you, and they'll come." The air grows thick with unspoken dread, each shadow seeming to conceal a hidden watcher. Her words hang in the air, promising a response to those who linger in the silence. A silent challenge, a beckoning call. The old gym awaits those daring enough to listen. In the bustling classroom, Akira sits among his classmates, his attention captured by Senri. Senri stands silently in the corner, her dark eyes a stark contrast to her pale complexion. The teacher continues lecturing, seemingly unaware of Senri's presence. The other students remain focused on the lesson, oblivious to the silent figure. Akira's gaze remains fixed on Senri, a silent connection forming between them. Akira walks down the hallway, lost in thought, He spots Senri at the end of the corridor, a solitary figure. Akira stares, a flicker of disbelief in his eyes. He blinks, questioning his reality. She's gone. In the quiet art room, Akira sits hunched over his desk, a solitary figure amidst the clutter of his craft. Under the soft glow of lamplight, his hand dances across the page, bringing his thoughts to life with rapid, confident strokes. A moment of pause. Akira tilts his head, his gaze scrutinizing his artwork, a flicker of surprise in his eyes, a jolt of realization. Unconsciously, he has captured Senri's face, a silent revelation amidst the creative chaos. Akira awakens abruptly, his body slick with sweat, each breath a desperate gasp in the stillness of the night. Moonlight casts long shadows across the room, revealing a silent figure lurking in the corner. Senri stands motionless, a spectral presence amidst the oppressive darkness. The air thickens with unspoken dread as Akira's eyes lock onto the enigmatic figure. A chilling silence descends, broken only by the frantic rhythm of Akira's heart. The room becomes a stage for a silent drama, where fear and mystery dance in the pale moonlight. In the heart of the library, Akira is lost in a labyrinth of forgotten tales, surrounded by silent witnesses of time. Sunlight streams through the tall windows, casting golden rays on Akira as he pores over a faded photograph, each detail whispering secrets of the past. After hours of searching, Akira finds an article about Senri, a student who was relentlessly bullied 10 years ago. The article mentions that Senri's body was never found. A chilling revelation hangs in the air as Akira uncovers the story of Senri, a name swallowed by the shadows of time. In the bustling school hallway, Akira confronts the teacher, her determination unwavering amidst the oblivious students. Akira's voice cuts through the hallway noise. "I need to know what happened to Senri." The teacher dismisses her with a bored tone, feigning ignorance. "Senri who?" "I'm sorry, I don't recall any student by that name," the teacher says, feigning ignorance. The teacher continues, "This school has long forgotten about her." The hallway buzzes with activity, oblivious to the secrets hidden within the school's walls. The literary club room is bathed in a gentle light, shadows stretching across the bookshelves as Nana begins. "I have something to tell you, Akira." Akira's eyes are soft, reflecting the warm glow as he responds to Nana. "What is it, Nana?" A fragile silence descends, heavy with unspoken emotion. Nana leans in, her breath catching in her throat. Akira mirrors her movement, anticipation etched on his face. Their lips meet in a tender, heartfelt kiss. In the classroom, Nana carries on as if the previous night was just a dream. Life goes on, untouched by secrets. Narrator: she doesn't remember kissing Akira. The memory remains lost, leaving her unaware of the emotions she experienced. In the gentle glow of a bedside lamp, Nana sits, lost in the depths of her notebook. She turns the pages, her brow furrowing with each line she reads. Strange words leap from the page, alien and unsettling, catching her completely off guard. Her eyes widen, a growing unease creeping into her heart as she confronts the unfamiliar script. A sudden chill races down her spine, a harbinger of the unknown. In the bustling school hallway, Akira navigates through the lively chatter of students, her footsteps echoing against the bright walls. Amidst the vibrant chaos, Senri stands motionless before a large mirror, lost in a world of silent contemplation. Her curiosity ignited, Akira approaches Senri with a cautious step, drawn by an invisible thread of intrigue. Hesitation dances in her fingertips as Akira reaches out, her touch barely grazing the cold, unyielding surface of the mirror. The boundary blurs as Akira's fingers meet Senri's reflection, a silent question hanging in the air between reality and illusion. In the dim art room, Akira hunches over his drawing pad, the charcoal staining his fingertips. He struggles to capture the landscape, but Senri's face stubbornly invades his art. The mountains mirror the curve of her cheek. The trees transform into strands of her hair. Frustration deepens the lines on Akira's face, a testament to his inner turmoil. Akira's room is veiled in shadows as night descends, each corner whispering secrets. From the heart of darkness, Senri materializes, a spectral figure born of night. Senri's voice echoes through the room. "You're mine now, only mine." A haunting promise hangs in the air as Senri whispers, "You won't forget me." In the classroom, fluorescent lights sputter, casting long dancing shadows. The classroom plunges into darkness, the sudden silence heavy. Emergency lights flicker to life, revealing a macabre tableau. Crude drawings streak the pale green walls, resembling streaks of blood. The unsettling scene leaves a sense of dread hanging heavy in the air. Under a canopy of twinkling lights, the school festival bursts with life as students revel in laughter and games. A sudden, piercing shriek shatters the festive atmosphere, instantly silencing the music. The music grinds to an abrupt halt, amplifying the growing sense of dread. Panic erupts as whispers transform into desperate shouts, rippling through the crowd. A chilling realization sweeps through the festival. A student has vanished without a trace. In the quiet of night, Nana slumbers peacefully in her bed, her face serene and untouched by the shadows lurking just beyond her dreams. Suddenly, a gasp shatters the stillness as Nana's peaceful slumber is invaded by a chilling nightmare. Trapped in the throes of terror, Nana thrashes wildly, her body fighting against unseen horrors that grip her in their icy embrace. Unseen, unheard, the narration echoes the silent struggle. Nana is having a nightmare about being choked from behind. In the bustling school hallway, Akira's world shifts as he desperately extends his arms, warding off an invisible threat. His eyes scan the lockers and passing students, searching for the source of the encroaching dread. The air grows heavy, charged with an ominous presence as Akira grits his teeth, bracing for the unknown. Behind him, Nana cowers, her face a mask of fear as the oppressive atmosphere intensifies. Senri's unseen presence looms ever larger, casting a long, invisible shadow over the hallway. Sunlight fills the desolate classroom, illuminating the oppressive silence as Akira and Nana find themselves surrounded by unsettling drawings. The drawings depict a series of disturbing events, each more violent than the last. Each image chillingly illustrates the final moments of Senri's life. The air thickens with unspoken fears, each drawing a stark testament to a tragedy foretold. In the heart of the night, shadows waltz across the towering bookshelves, each tome whispering forgotten secrets. Akira is consumed by an urgent quest, beads of sweat glistening on his brow as he frantically seeks a way to break Senri's curse. He frantically pulls books from the towering shelves, scattering ancient pages filled with cryptic symbols and faded text. His movements become a whirlwind of paper and desperation. Under the shroud of night, Akira is alone in the empty school grounds, his hands trembling. Determination sparks in his eyes. He sets the sketchbook ablaze, flames erupting. Eerie shadows dance around him, a symbolic severing. In the echoing corridors, Akira and Nana run, their footsteps a rapid drumbeat against the aged wood. The worn wooden floor blurs beneath them as they sprint, determination hardening their expressions. The double doors of the old gym loom closer, promising a gateway to their unknown fate. With a final burst of speed, Akira and Nana explode through the entrance, their presence filling the space. Their faces, now etched with the intensity of their purpose, reflect the weight of what lies ahead. In the depths of the old gym, shadows dance as Akira ignites the sketchbook. Flames rise, casting an eerie glow on the decaying surroundings. The gym's forgotten corners are briefly illuminated, revealing layers of history and neglect. The fire crackles, a destructive symphony in the silent, decaying space. The old gym stands silent, the air thick with dust and echoes of forgotten games. Moonlight carves through the gloom, revealing the gym's decay. From the shadows emerges Senri, twisted into a nightmarish figure. Senri's silhouette looms, a terrifying mockery of the boy he once was. The air crackles with tension as Senri's monstrous form fills the frame. In the gloom of the old gym, dust motes swirl in a beam of moonlight, carrying the scent of sweat and lost aspirations. From the shadows, Senri emerges, his voice echoing with a blend of accusation and pain. Senri's words cut through the silence. "You promised me, back then." His voice cracks with vulnerability as he recalls. "In a past life, you said, 'I'll only be with you.'" The weight of broken promises hangs heavy in the musty air as Senri's words fade into the darkness. Akira reaches out, desperate to pull Nana from the looming danger. Nana's eyes reflect a haunting emptiness, her gaze fixed on a point beyond Akira's reach. Akira's grip tightens, but Nana remains unresponsive, lost in her own world. Unseen, Senri lurks just beyond Nana's perception, a silent menace in the shadows. In the decaying gym, dust begins to fall, ominous and thick. The ceiling groans, poised on the brink of collapse. With a deafening crash, the dilapidated ceiling gives way. Debris rains down, filling the air with a thick cloud. The old gym is now filled with dust and debris. Under a sky brushed with the promise of spring, new students gather on the sun-kissed school grounds, their faces a mixture of hope and trepidation. A weathered teacher stands before them, his voice carrying on the gentle spring breeze, his presence a comforting beacon. He begins, his words painting a picture of a forgotten tragedy. And then there's the old gym. Some of you may have noticed the boarded-up windows, the overgrown vines. It was the site of a terrible fire many years ago. His voice drops, casting a shadow over the sunny scene as he reveals. 2 students vanished, disappeared without a trace amidst the flames. The new students exchange uneasy glances, the weight of the old tragedy settling upon them. The boarded-up windows of the old gym loom in the background, a silent testament to a mystery unsolved. Bathed in the soft glow of daylight, a lonely bulletin board stands sentinel in the deserted school hallway, a silent witness to forgotten stories. Pinned to the board, faded photographs capture Akira and Nana, their youthful smiles frozen in time, their memories fading into obscurity. Students pass by, their fleeting gazes sliding over the board, their minds oblivious to the echoes of the past. The hallway whispers with the weight of unspoken stories, Akira and Nana's presence lingering only in the faded photographs. Lost in the passage of time, the memories of Akira and Nana fade into oblivion, their names dissolving into the silence of the school hallway. In the classroom, Senri sits quietly by the window, lost in thought. Across the room, a boy sketches alone, seemingly absorbed in his art. Senri's gaze lingers on the boy, a sense of curiosity washing over her. She watches him, a silent observer of his solitary world. Sunlight floods the classroom, illuminating every particle of dust and highlighting the quiet tension in the air. Senri leans in, his voice a low, secretive murmur that promises both intimacy and threat. The world outside fades as Senri's words hang heavy. "Now you're with me forever." The finality of his statement echoes in the sunlit classroom, sealing a bond with an unspoken darkness. The warmth of the sunlight belies the chilling promise that has just been spoken, a stark contrast to the emotions simmering beneath the surface. The air thickens with unspoken vows and shadowed intentions as the classroom transforms into a stage for an eternal pact. Sunlight floods the art room, illuminating the air as Akira sits hunched over his sketchpad. The gentle scratch of charcoal fills the room, a stark contrast to the growing unease that settles over Akira. Akira pauses, his hand hovering above the page, a flicker of dread creeping into his eyes. He glances around the room, the sense of peace shattered, replaced by an unsettling feeling of being watched. His eyes dart around, revealing a subtle shift in his expression. In the sun-drenched schoolyard, a warm glow embraces Nana and Akira as they share a tender, innocent smile. A moment of pure connection hangs in the air between them. Unbeknownst to the pair, an ominous shadow stretches across the yard, a silent harbinger of lurking danger. The lengthening shadow looms, its form obscured, a subtle menace creeping ever closer. In the dead of night, Akira walks alone down the school hallway, a solitary figure amidst the oppressive silence. The hallway stretches before Akira, an endless, distorted corridor that mirrors the turmoil within. Each step echoes in the cavernous space, amplifying the sense of isolation and unease. Shadows dance along the walls, twisting familiar shapes into menacing figures that seem to close in around Akira. The oppressive silence hangs heavy in the air, broken only by the faint, haunting sound of Akira's footsteps. In the library's hushed expanse, dust motes swirl in the flashlight's beam, illuminating rows of silent, watchful books. Akira carefully opens the fragile, leather-bound diary, each page whispering secrets of the past. The diary's entries reveal a cruel history of systematic bullying endured by Senri. Akira's expression hardens as he absorbs the truth, the weight of Senri's suffering sinking in. Fueled by the diary's revelations, Akira clenches his fist, a silent promise of retribution echoing in the stillness. Sunlight floods the deserted classroom, illuminating the silent aftermath of hurried departures. Dust motes dance in the golden rays, each a tiny reminder of forgotten moments. On the blackboard, a chilling message emerges from the shadows. "You forgot me." The words hang in the air, a haunting echo in the otherwise absolute silence. Only the faint hum of fluorescent lights breaks the stillness, a mechanical counterpoint to the human absence. The room waits, suspended between memory and oblivion, haunted by what was left behind. Under a canopy of shadows, Akira and Nana navigate the dense woods, each rustle and snap amplifying their fear. Moonlight barely penetrates the thick leaves, creating an eerie dance of light and dark around them. The scent of damp earth and unseen predators fills the air, heightening their sense of vulnerability. Every shadow seems to lengthen and twist, morphing into monstrous shapes that play tricks on their eyes. With each step, the forest seems to close in, the unseen predators drawing nearer. They stumble onward, driven by a primal fear, deeper into the heart of the night's embrace. Akira drifts in a surreal dreamscape, a macabre echo of Senri's tragic end. Reality and nightmare intertwine, painting a haunting portrait of loss. A chilling dread permeates the air as the dream unfolds, revealing fragments of a shattered past. The line between life and death blurs, creating a phantasmal tableau of sorrow. Akira's mind conjures a twisted reflection, amplifying the agony of Senri's demise. In this dream, despair reigns supreme, casting a long shadow over Akira's fragile psyche. Akira and Nana cautiously enter the dimly lit gym, where dust dances in sunbeams through grimy windows. The air hangs heavy with the scent of old sweat and decay, a palpable weight settling over them. Akira runs a hand along the peeling paint of the walls, a tactile exploration of the gym's decay. Nana scans the floor, searching through forgotten equipment and debris, her eyes sharp and focused. They exchange glances, a shared sense of unease passing between them. A silent agreement seals their resolve as they begin searching for clues about Senri's past. The school hallway transforms into a vortex of unease as shadows deepen and the air grows heavy. An unseen force begins to stir, causing lockers to rattle and discarded papers to dance in a ghostly ballet. Akira struggles, his breath catching as he fights against a power he cannot see. His body tense with resistance, the hallway seems to breathe, its very structure bending to the will of an unseen presence. Nana sits at her desk, a storm of unease gathering within her. Her fingers twist restlessly around her pen, betraying her inner turmoil. A subtle shift crosses Nana's face, hinting at the presence of Senri. A shadow of Senri falls over Nana, altering her demeanor. The air thickens with anticipation as Nana's anxiety heightens. Nana struggles against an unseen force, her eyes filled with a desperate unease. Akira stands on the school rooftop, the town's lights sparkling below. The night air whips around Akira, carrying whispers of the town below. Fear and determination mix on Akira's face as he gazes out. He steels himself, knowing he must protect Nana. The scattered lights of the town reflect in Akira's determined eyes. In the depths of the old gym, dust dances like lost souls in the solitary beam of moonlight. Akira and Senri stand poised, the weight of Nana's fate heavy between them. A palpable tension fills the air, thick and suffocating. The dim light casts long, eerie shadows that dance with the dust motes. The battle for Nana's soul is about to begin, silence amplifying the stakes. In the heart of the decaying gym, dust dances in the moonlight, casting long shadows that hint at secrets and desperate choices. The heavy air hangs thick with the ghosts of past efforts, as the lone figure remains still, caught in the balance of fate. A choice looms, its consequences poised to determine all. The scent of sweat and decay fills the air. An empty classroom stands silent, a haunting tableau of forgotten moments. Desolation reigns as sunlight filters weakly through dusty windows. In this desolate space, only Senri remains, a solitary figure embodying the stillness. Senri's presence evokes a haunting aura, a ghost in the shell of what once was. The air hangs heavy with memories, each desk a silent witness to stories untold. Senri lingers, a haunting reminder of time's passage and the echoes of yesterday.